It's never too early to take a peek at the 2019 NFL Draft, and here's a look at some of the top prospects that I'll be keeping a watchful eye on as we head into the 2018 season. There's no shortage of talent in the SoCon this year, and we'll start off with the quarterback position as Samford has a good one in Devlin Hodges, the 6'1", 205-pound signal caller, threw for over 3,900 yards last year and 31 touchdowns to only 11 interceptions. Hodges has gotten better each and every season as a starter and shows excellent ability in the intermediate passing game. He should be a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, which is given to the top player in the FCS. Running back T. Mitchell out of Mercer has the versatile skills to make a lot of scouts take notice. He hauled in 47 receptions in his career, scoring 5 touchdowns, and I think he can make his mark as a change of pace player at the next level and a specialist. He has some really good acceleration and burst as well. And speaking of explosive talents, Samford's wide receiver Kelvin McKnight is exactly that. Don't let the size fool you. He isn't afraid to go over the middle of the field, and once he gets that ball in his hands, he knows exactly what to do with it. McKnight has seen his targets, his receptions, yards, and touchdowns increase each and every year, and it's going to be fun to see what he can do to cap off an excellent career with the Bulldogs. Furman's bruiser of a running back Keelan Dirks at 6 feet, 250 pounds has really good balance and quickness for a guy his size. His ability to run through arm tackles is evident, but he has light enough feet to make a defender miss and pick up yards in chunks. Keep an eye on 2 perimeter targets from the Mercer Bears and Marquise Irvin and tight end Sam Walker. The 6'2", 250-pound Irvin does a great job of tracking the ball and shows the ability to utilize his frame to his advantage, being able to keep himself in between the defender and the football and high point the football at its highest point. He has a great chance to crack the 1,000-yard mark this season for Mercer. And we started to see Walker get more involved with the passing game last season, and with the ability to create matchup problems over the middle of the field. We should see more of that this upcoming season. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball, and it all starts up front, right? Samford has an outstanding edge rusher in Ahmad Gooden. He projects as an outside linebacker at the pro level. Gooden finished 2017 with 101 tackles, 53 of those were solo stops, 15.5 TFLs, and 5.5 sacks. He was a constant nuisance for opposing offenses in the SoCon, and I know many offensive coordinators are glad that this is his last season at Samford. Gooden should also be a finalist for the Buck Buchanan Award, which is given to the top defensive player in the FCS. 2 defensive tackles that are explosive off the ball are Chattanooga's Isaiah Mack and Wofford's Miles Brown. Mack has the ability to work many techniques on the inside, and Brown has the instincts and technical savvy to be a very productive pro prospect coming from the FCS level. Kareem Orr out of Chattanooga played extremely well last year after transferring from Arizona State. He's got really good matchup ability and the ever so important ball skills that you want coming from the position. The same can be said for Marvin Tillman out of Western Carolina. Look for him to garner a lot of attention because of his ability to play either corner spot or even as a safety at the next level. Akil Anor out of Furman is a very good tackler that many underestimate because of his size, but that's what surprises you about his game when you watch him play. He's capable of being a strong slot defender moving forward. And the Citadel always seems to churn out defensive back prospects, and Aaron Spann III is the next in line. I think he's a solid overhang defender at the next level, combining very good awareness, matchup ability, and ball skills. So that's a wrap from Football Game Plan's FCS Kickoff. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts, and don't forget to check out and subscribe to the FCS Opening Drive podcast on iTunes and also on SoundCloud, where Dave Hashagen and myself dive deeper into the world of the FCS. And don't forget to subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network on YouTube, where you can find all of our FCS video content at youtube.com/footballgameplan.